Hello guys, Turbo here back with another video, and today I have another Beyblade Burst Turbo episode review. Today we have episode 24, Achilles versus Xcalius. So before we start off this review, I'm just going to say there will be spoilers on the episode, so if you haven't seen the episode yet, I recommend clicking off the video, and you don't like spoilers. But if you really want to see the episode, you can find it on Disney Now in America, Teletoon On Demand in Canada, and the Beyblade Burst YouTube channel on in most English countries except for America and Canada, though you can just use a VPN. But anyways, yeah. So the episode starts off with Xavier, Laban, and Iger. They're all doing a kayak race. They all get there first at the same time, and anyways, they start getting. And they're on stranded on an island, and they don't know who got there first. But anyways, they start getting into yeah. Anyways, so later we get to Ranjiro. Naru comes up to Ranjiro, telling her that Iger, Xavier, and Laban are missing because they went on that kayak race and then never came back. And then we see a flashback of them beginning it, and then they won't be. It's gonna be hard for them to find them in the fog. So later, Laban, he's catching some fish for food, and then Iger and Xavier are still going on at who won, who got there first. Laban believes it's him. Anyways, Laban finds a cat, which one of the animals that live in that island, and he gives it a piece of fish. A fish, and then Iger and Xavier still going at it, and until they smell Laban cooking fish. Anyways, so they decide, after they decide whoever makes it to the top of the mountain will win the race. So they start racing to get there. Laban does a fortune and says that they might finds out they might fall. Anyways, so once they're at the top of the mountain, and then lightning strikes and strikes on the mountain, and then they Bain, she finds out where the island where Iger and Xavier and Laban went. And anyways, so rocks start to fall off the mountain and boulders and stuff, and Xavier uses actually it starts off of a tree branch, and then Xavier kicks it and bursts it. Anyways, right after that is the boulders, and Iger goes into his heated up mode whenever he goes into battle, where his hair comes out of his ponytail. Anyways, so Iger goes into that and picks up Xavier and starts carrying him to safety. Anyways, so they go into a cave for safety, and then Xavier lights it up with his staff, and then he finds that cat again, and he starts leading the way, and we find out Xavier, either this episode or episode 10 episodes ago to episode 14, Raging Dragon Brutal Lunar, we found out he can talk to animals. Laban can talk to animals, and then they start mentioning that art that Iger used. It was actually he said Fubuki calls it resonance, and then they get to three exits, where they're trying to find out which one's the exit. So they use their bays, and so anyways, they all go to three different holes. Exits, and then Iger hears some waves, and everyone follows Iger. And anyways, right after that, they get out of the cave, and then Iger and Ranger they find the Bay Cruiser, and then anyways, we find out that who's going up against it in each battle. It's Iger versus Xavier, Laban versus Phi, and then Fubuki versus Kyle. Fubuki versus Kyle. I was about to say Fubuki versus Suo, but Suo got taken out in the previous episode. But anyway, so Iger and Xavier, they're both typed up for the battle. We start off in the after the what's it called, the eye catcher. We start off with the first battle, which is Fubuki versus Kyle. Anyways, so they start off with both clashing. It's already into the battle after eye catcher, but they start clashing, and then we get into Kerbeus' avatar attack, followed by a chain counter, and Fornius' avatar attack, and then Fornius rides rails and uses Emperor Crash, and then Kerbeus right after that, Kerbeus burst. Anyways, so it's the next battle. Well, Kyle's now actually out of the Battleship Cruise. He gets removed, eliminated. Anyways, it's the next battle. Achilles versus Xcalius, and anyways, so once they start launching, they're both typed up for the battle. Once they launch into the stadium, they both ride the rails and start clashing, and both Achilles and Xcalius burst. So for the second round, once they launch, Achilles they both start clashing, and anyways, Xcalius they start clashing. Xcalius, all the parts lines up. They both ride the rails. Achilles uses Z-Breaker, and Xcalius uses Pentasaber, and Xcalius wins with her ring out finish. And in Achilles flies into one of the TV screens, the monitors, and right after that, it falls, and then it bursts, but it counts as the ring out finish since it touched the monitor before bursting. Anyways, so it's round 3. They're both getting hyped up. They start both clashing, and it's like a big clash. Anyways, we get Xcalius lines up again, and then we get to Xcalius' avatar followed by Pentasaber, Achilles, and it blows Achilles away, and then but though Achilles rides the wall, and then Iger goes into his heated up mode where his ponytail comes out, blows up, and then his hair comes out, and then he gets into Achilles' avatar, followed by Z-Dive and Xcalius Burst, leaving Xavier with 1 base star left. So, anyways, it's the next battle, which is Lobon versus Phi. So Lobon, he decides to do. He's getting a little bit nervous, and he does a fortune. Sees something wasn't right, and then about Phi, and then anyways, so once they launch into the stadium, we get straight into Leopard's avatar attack, and then followed by Howling Bite. But Phoenix, once it attacks Phoenix with Howling Bite, and Phoenix disables it. Anyways, Phi goes dark, where his eyes turn black, and we get into Phoenix's dark avatar attack, and then Achilles. Right after that, Achilles. This is out of the stadium. Achilles, it starts getting a dark aura, and then Phoenix uses Phoenix Break, and then instead of just a bursting Leopard, Phoenix destroys Leopard's energy layer and splits it right in two. And everyone is shocked, and especially Iger, and then Lobon, he's upset. Now, for one, he's out of Bowser Cruise. He got eliminated by Phi, and two, Phi destroyed by Leopard. So Leopard has been destroyed, and Lobon is upset about it. Anyways, what seems to be like later in the day, where Lobon and Kyle are leaving, and then Lobon is talking to Xavier and Iger. Anyways, we go back and have a flashback to the fortune from the episode 13, where he made his first appearance, Lunar Cup Final Battle. Anyways, it's from the beginning of the episode, which is the fortune that he was talking about at the beginning of episode 13. What he was talking about Iger. He was going to talking about meeting Iger. Anyways, so we find out he tells him that tells both Xavier and Iger that they're going to be rivals. And anyways, it ends off for episode 24. So anyways, that's going to end it off for episode 24, Achilles vs. Xcalius. So it was a pretty good episode. Next time, this ain't going to be a Battleship Cruise episode. Next time, episode 25, we will begin to Super Dragon Guy Fafnir, the return of Free De La Hoya and Beyblade Burst Turbo. Anyways, yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, please subscribe, please follow on social media links will be in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.